Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for April the 24th through to the 30th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Let's see what your energy is going to be like this week. Page of Swords. This is honoring yourself, your truest desires, your dreams, your wishes, your hopes. This is honoring you. This is letting your inner child out, embracing your inner child. What a beautiful energy to start our reading with. The Eight of Cups, we're moving forward, and so things have to change. Things that we have relied on, where we have found security before, loves before, need to change. Situations need to change. We need to allow closure in our life, endings in our life. Now, with the Eight of Cups, it's not so much complete endings, but the energy does change. It's like the young child that matures and is now ready to step out of the family home and into their own independence, to create their own dreams, their desires. So when we look back, we don't really close the door on the family home, but it does change in the way it offers us security, protection, love. And so expect things to change around you. And know that those changes are for new opportunities to come into your life and to allow them. We have the Judgment card. So we need to use good judgment, strong judgment. We don't want to start rumors. We don't want to buy into rumors. We want to have all the facts before making decisions. We want our decisions to be strengthened with knowledge, with accuracy. So don't be, when we have the Page of Swords as our first card, we can be very spontaneous in our reactions, and we have to stay grounded. Judgment is asking us to really stay grounded in our approaches and our decisions, and to have all the information before making that decision. We have the Magician crossing over the Eight of Cups. So where do you want that new beginning? Where do you want that new start? The Magician is asking you, what do you want? Where do you want this new growth, this new path to emerge? This new independence to be born. Now, we have to watch with Magician's energy, because we will get what we ask for. So if you just say, I want more money, and you step outside and you step onto the sidewalk and you look down and there's a coin, your wish has been granted. So you really need to go into the detail of what you want, what it looks like, what it feels like. But on top of that, you have to also look at what you are willing to sacrifice, especially with the Eight of Cups being there, coined with it. You really have to look at what you are willing to part from, to allow closure in your life with, in order for the new experience to really take root, to transform into your new path. Our underlying energy is the Chariot. It's keeping the focus on where the focus needs to be. The energies around you this week could be a little chaotic, pulling you in one direction and then the next. So you have to remember that you hold the reins, that you have control of where you are putting your energy and when you are putting your energy there. That your focus can be very easily led astray. Let's see what else comes up with that. We have the Lovers as our overriding energy. This is embracing, oh my gosh, embrace your passions, your dreams, your desires, your creativity, the love of your life. If you are in a relationship, this is about growing that relationship deep. If this is a passion or a dream of yours, Embrace it. Embrace you. That was the Page of Swords at the very beginning. Then we have the Chariot as our underlying energy saying, put the focus where it needs to be. On your passions, on your dreams, on your desires, on your creativity. You know, if you can speak, this is the time to speak. If you can write, this is the time to write. If you can paint, this is the time to paint. If you can cook, this is the time to cook. This is throwing yourself into your passions, your dreams. Knowing that doing that, it raises your vitality too. I mean, the empowerment you get is amazing with this kind of layout. We have the Nine of Pentacles, your new day dawning with the High Priestess. You know, you can just be at the right place at the right time. This could be a new idea that comes to you. The spark of brilliance. Your intuition kicks in and just all of a sudden you get this idea and it's just right. Write it down. Meditate on it. Reflect on it. This is your new day dawning through a magical spiritual experience. Being at the right place at the right time, reading a word, and all of a sudden it just transforms your whole thought process into a new direction, into creativity, into passion, into love, into new experiences. For work, career, we have the Yes card. What do you want? Yes. The universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, source all say yes, it can be yours. Are you willing to work for it? Are you willing to persevere? Are you really willing to put your focus and attention to it? Are you honoring yourself by asking for that? This is raising the belief in yourself, knowing that you've got this. This is all about loving you and knowing your worth and knowing your value and attaching yourself to your creativity and knowing that it's just going to show up for you. These two cards say it. Just knowing that your new day dawning is around the corner. That a path could just open, wide open for you. A door could open wide open for you. Seemingly out of nowhere. You get that phone call, you get that email. You meet that person. You have that experience. For love, relationships, we have the Devil. Well, this is transformation. This is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is the rebirth of who you are within the relationship. The rebirth of the relationship itself. Maybe the relationship has dissipated in energy. This is a time to revive it. This is a time it will be revived. This is very much a reading about passion and desire and feeling it and breathing it and living it and expecting it. This is knowing that you can transform any part of your life, love included, yourself, a relationship, a career. Spirituality, Knight of Pentacles. This is having something in place when it comes to your spirituality that is consistent, that is part of your routine. Whether it's a prayer of gratitude before you go to bed at night, a mantra you say in the morning, or maybe a mission statement, or maybe some affirmations that you say on a continuous basis, maybe some prayer time. But it's consistent. It doesn't have to be long. It could be 30 seconds once a day when you're brushing your teeth. A minute before you close your eyes at night. But you need to be consistent with it. You need to do it every day. It needs to become a part of you. And the way you are holding that coin, I think the affirmations need to be centered around the abundance that comes into your life. Now, abundance could mean just about anything depending on your terminology of abundance. It could be that wonderful relationship. It could be that marvelous career. It could be making a difference in your community or the world. It could be your health and well-being. So look towards raising your abundance, creating your path. For health and well-being, we have the Five of Swords. Everybody's got their own opinion, don't they, of what you should do in order to gain that or be that perfect weight or be the healthiest and eat the wisest and have a clean living experience and how much sleep you need at night. And at the end of the day, it's your opinion that matters and how it works into your schedule. And don't try and mold somebody else's idea of what health and fitness means, because it means something different to them than it does to you. And you have to honor yourself. So once again, we're back to honoring yourself, of sticking to your values, of sticking to what you think is right for you, and not letting other people sway you. You know, and maybe swaying you into some bad habits, or, you know, they're the ones that are always saying, oh, come on, just come on out for one. You know, that friend. You know, so it's standing your ground and making sure that it is the best decision for you going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.